welcome to the Just Tiff podcast, where I tell you guys some real life stories about some real life topics. Today is episode 60. Thank you guys for tuning in. I apologize in advance for these things just being so far apart. I've been trying to stay on top of myself, y'all, but it's hard. Okay. I'm just going to say that it's hard, but thank you guys for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about disagreeing without disrespecting, slash judging other people. So let me just sit up and say, I wanted to talk to you guys about this because there were three, social media interwebs, events, or however way you want to say them, things that happen. Sorry guys, I'm having a moment here. Things that happen probably within the last couple of weeks on the internet, and seems like everybody has, I guess in a way, had an opinion or something of the sorts. But of course, just like everybody else, I have an opinion too. But no, so let me tell you guys. So the first one is Dietrich Haddon and his wife. Is it Dominique? Something like that. But they were celebrating his 50th birthday, and she was dancing on him. I'm not going to say twerking. I'm not going to say booty shaking. Whatever. She was dancing on her husband for his birthday. Now, they were out in the open, a club lounge somewhere, maybe in somebody's house. I don't know. They were somewhere in the public because there were a lot of people around them. And of course, all the people that were surrounding them all had their cell phones out. To my knowledge, Dietrich Haddon is a preacher. I'm not for sure if he still is. I know he did Preachers of LA, but I don't know if he still is. I don't know. I also know he is a Christian music artist. So I don't know if he is still a preacher as well, but I will say my own personal opinion, because what seemed to be happening on the interweb was everybody was judging him and his wife. It turned into they're not real Christians. They could possibly be Illuminati. Did he make her do that? Were they really even married? Were they shacking up? Did they have a baby out of wedlock? Like, it turned into so many hatred things said about them, all because she danced on him. And of course, my own personal opinion is I don't see anything wrong with dancing on your husband the way she did. Now, just speaking for me, I wouldn't have done it in public. That's all. But then I have to say with that, I'm slightly telling a lie, y'all, because was I dancing on my husband at our reception? Yes, I was. Did I dance on my husband as he was my fiance at my brother's reception? Yes, I did. Now, have we danced before in the privacy of our home? Yes, we have. I just wouldn't have done it in public like that. That's just me. Now, I'm not everybody else. I'm just speaking for Tiffany. But I'm not going to judge you and belittle you because that was a decision you made. Not going to do it. I don't feel like I have a heaven or hell to put you in. And I don't feel like we should be doing that as a community. You guys, just the off break from that, it makes me think about my mom, because my mom always says how the Black community, we will take any chance we can to help tear each other down instead of building each other up. And she said that several years ago, y'all, and I'm finding that to be more true as I get older. Which makes more sense about this podcast episode. So, incident number 2. There is Tia Mari. She is the twin from Tia and Samir. And her ex-husband, Corey Hardrick, are getting a divorce. They're in the process of it. I don't know how far along they are with it. I know somebody filed, and I know they're trying to get a divorce. Now, what they have been saying lately, he's trying to fight the prenup he signed. It's a whole thing, y'all. But beyond the drama, Tia has been posting on her social medias, and I follow her on Facebook because I only have Facebook and Snapchat, but I follow her on Facebook. And prior to the divorce announcement, she would post reels or stories or whatever of her cooking. She would post little funny dance videos with her kids. She would post little TikTok dance, like little stuff like that. And it was always something just, really cool. She'd even post some workout videos. But since announcing the divorce, she is starting to post like weekly dance videos and, doing, hey, okay. And I just so happened to watch one where she was in a romper, I guess. It was a romper. And it was like a tank top romper or something. She was dancing. And the first comment that popped up, like in this section over here, because I could see it, was just like, you need to put some clothes on and go find your husband and beg for forgiveness and see if he'll take you back. And I was so taken back because I was like, what is happening? Like, what? So I continued to read some of the comments, and I promise y'all, like the first maybe 4 or 5 comments were all like, you need to get off of here. Stop showing your body. You are a bad example as a mom to your kids. No wonder Corey left you. Like, it was a whole thing, y'all. And I was just like, why? Why as a community are we tearing her down for wanting to dance on her Facebook? If you feel offended, get off the Facebook. Get off of following her. Like, why are you? I don't get it. I do not get it. Like, if I'm so offended, I'ma just not click on it. I got plenty of Facebook friends and some on Snapchat. And you ever do this right here? I just flip right past you. If I see 1 to 2 things that I don't agree with, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna watch that. Flip. And I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna do that to myself in my peace. I don't have time for it. And y'all should have time for it. We should be able to uplift each other as a community and or agree to disagree. There are plenty of y'all that I am friends with on Facebook that post stuff and I never agree with it, but I do this motion and keep swiping up because, okay, baby, I ain't got time today and I'm not going to make time. No. Everything don't deserve a response. Everything don't deserve a comment. And y'all, everything don't need to be negative. Why we gotta be so negative? Number 3, Danae Jackson. Now, we all know her ex-husband, Derek Jackson, because a lot of them probably listened to him as he sat there and talked about himself. Honey, he got famous talking about himself. He talked about how you shouldn't deal with dudes that mistreat you, dudes that do this to you, and dudes. It was a whole bunch of stuff. And meanwhile, none of us knew he was talking about himself. Because exactly the dude he was telling us to stay away from was the dude he was being to his wife. Now, this would upset me. And this is why I probably said I was going to talk about it. Was because I clicked on, I don't know if it was her video. Might have been a reel from the interview that she did with the Future Wifey podcast guy. And the first couple of comments was just like, oh, I don't feel sorry for her. She deserved everything that she got from him. How he cheated on her and did her so dirty. She deserved all of it because he showed her who he really was when they were dating. And she was dumb enough to marry. And like, it was so many mean and hatred comments towards her that it was just like, dude, this lady had enough courage to go onto a podcast and speak about her life openly. She spoke about being raped. She spoke about the infidelity that her and her husband had prior to their marriage. She spoke about getting pregnant. She spoke about getting married. She spoke about how she thought they would overcome the infidelity. She spoke about her insecurities within herself and how he had videos and pictures of these girls and him having sex and stuff, that she would study the videos and the pictures to the point where she was trying to mimic them when he would be with her. And in the moment, she didn't see anything wrong with it. And she took this opportunity when this guy interviewed her to be open and transparent to the world and got back hate. Well, you deserve this. You deserve. Nobody deserves none of what she got. Nobody. And why as a community did we watch the interview and watch? I know I watched both parts. I watched part 1 and part 2, and I felt sorry for her. I'm not going to say no, play no victim, don't play victim. I'm not going to say none of that because I felt sorry for her. I genuinely felt sorry for her because I genuinely said to myself, she had to really be in a low point of her life that she was okay with sharing him, and then still thinking in the back of her mind that, okay, if I do this A through Z, then he will fix himself and marry me. You know what I'm saying? He'll fix himself and do everything correctly. And I appreciate when people are open and transparent because it gives you that space where then you too can be open and transparent. And it amazes me that she sat there on the interweb telling her life, and yet all we had to do as a community was to tear her down. She already been torn down enough. Like, y'all, why? And I'm going to close with, the next time you on the interwebs and you feel offended, you feel like, I don't know why they posted that. That is stupid. I wouldn't have had my body out. I wouldn't be out here drinking on the interweb, or I wouldn't be out here smoking. I wouldn't be out here doing, I'm a saint. No, I'm a sinner. No, I'm righteousness. No, it don't matter what you is, don't matter what you ain't. Stop judging other people. It's okay to disagree with people, and it is okay to not have the same opinion as everybody else, y'all. We ain't got to be disrespectful. Stop tearing each other down. What do you gain from tearing me down? And what do I gain from tearing you down? Ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nowhere. It's like Joyce Meyer say, we sitting in a rocking chair and we just a rocking, but we ain't went nowhere. Stop tearing each other down. It's enough people and enough hatred in this world, from racist to sexist to I don't know how many more people got titles and stuff. It's a lot of them. Ain't no need for us to keep bringing each other down, y'all. Let's do better. Ladies, first off, let's do better. Because a lot of these comments that I read were from black women. Come on, y'all. Come on now. We are below the totem pole. Like, you know where we fall in line. Please, y'all. Come on now. It's 2023. It ain't that hard to uplift each other. We can do this. Now, see, I ain't got upset. I'm going to calm down. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.